What's up, Gunpla modelers? This is Strider Prime bringing you a new edition of Gundam Customs. Today I am going to build the 1/100 scale Master Grade Geara Doga from the Char's CounterAttack animated movie, or OVA movie if you want to call it. This is one of the grunt suits that the forces from Neo Zeon used when they were doing their campaign against the Federation and dropping massive asteroids onto Earth. It's an amazing evolution of the, I would probably say, a cross between the Zaku and the Marasai. And I really enjoyed this kit when it first came out way back in the early 90s. I have the original high grade kit, which I actually purchased a long time ago, and I had it and I loved it. Lost it, of course. It fell apart, and now I purchased a new one. I have the updated Geara Doga high grade kit, which I wanted to do a dual build video to do a side-by-side comparison of both suits, of both model kits at that scale. When I was thinking of doing that, I was going to finish that and then segue into building the Master Grade. However, this is now my second entry for the New York Comic-Con animation festival, New York Comic-Con show that will be held in October. And I'm going to compete it for the Gunpla World Cup Builders position. I've already submitted my forms in. And I really want to go all out with this. I have 30 days, maybe less than 30 days, depending on when I release this video, to build it, clean it up, paint it, detail it, and get it ready. I heard some many good positive feedbacks off this model kit, and at this moment in time, I'm really excited for this. I have some good feelings. I have plenty of time. I'm not going to rush this, even though I'll probably get this thing done within 2 to 3 weeks, but they'll still give me time to clean up my other kit, the Stein, and this up, and I'm going to try some things that I've been meaning to try, and hopefully you guys will enjoy what I'm going to do. So let me reposition the camera a bit so we can show off the contents of this kit and see what we have to work with. Alright, so now it's a big box, very good image of the Geara Doga. It's a very cool color of olive green, something that I really like. Got a first tray here, C1. I see probably parts of the arms, maybe in the backpack, of course, the fuel tanks. And then you have some inner frame parts. This one's clearly from the shield. The 2 rifles that it came with. That was the one selling point I liked this because it had so many weapons for this mobile suit, and it nearly carried all of them. I don't know if it was going to carry the other beam rifle, but I don't know. We'll have to check this out and see. Plus, there's some many options to this kit that I really enjoyed. More inner frame parts. I see probably portions of the foot. Some joints here. Here's some of the rub transfer for the... I don't know if these are decals. These might maybe rub transfer, which I will try to do this clearly on this. Give it some detailed look to it. Inner frame parts. More green parts here. I see repeat from the other tray. Alright, this is the A tray, and we have the beam effect parts. The only red parts that this comes with. I guess this is probably the shoulder armor type thing. I see some clear parts here. And we have some orange parts. Specifically for the thrusters. Yeah, these are thrusters, and I believe that's probably for the chest. Actually, no, it's not for the chest because there's twice. I think this is probably for the legs. Could be wrong. Some black trim parts here. We'll cover the colors in a moment. Now this is very unique. Unlike a solid part, they're going with an umbilical-like flexible part to it. So I don't know how this will look like once I paint this. Hopefully this will not give me any problems. And it's a dull shade of gold. Alright, we'll just put that to the side. Then we have 2 large trays of a... It has to be black. And the green color here. There's the helmet. And you get 2 types of helmets, and we'll cover that in a moment. Okay, so that pretty much covers all the parts. I was assuming there's going to be more parts, but it's spread out so much that I guess that's how they can do it with this box. I wonder how... I mean, it is a big, strong, grunt-like mobile suit, and I'm hoping that we'll be seeing the Master Grade version of the Jagan, and it probably will be the same height size as the Jesta. I don't know. I haven't built the high grade version of the Ecos yet, so I can't do a comparison of it. Anyway, we'll talk about that another time. All right, so we got a flyer here of Gundam Breaker, which of course Bandai has announced the PlayStation Beta version of this. And all the cool details of what you can make. That's very nice. So you have the head of the RX-78-2, the arms of the Strike Freedom, or Freedom. That looks like... No, Strike Freedom because it's gold. The legs of the Senanju, and the backpack of the Mark II. Wow, this is kind of nice. I wish they bring this game here. I imagine a lot of people here are wishing the same thing. Alright, so the manual of the Geara Doga. Let's see what we have to work with here. So page 1 pretty much covers the history of the Geara Doga. And I like the historical tree. As you can see, there's the original Zaku 2, which of course manifested into the Geara Doga. The Geara Doga also was the testbed for the what do you call it? This is not Geara Doga. This is the Geara. Oh God, I'm probably blanking out here, and it'll come to me. I know. I mean, I can pretty much turn around and look at Wikipedia, but I'm not going to do that now. There's of course, the Senanju. I mean, the Sazabi, which of course we're all waiting for the Katoki version. I can't wait to put them next to each other. And Geara Doga is pretty much what transpired, the evolution of Geara Zulu. The Geara Zulu is pretty much the next evolution of the Geara Doga, which is kind of cool. I see some designs here. I guess maybe the placement of decals or painting, I don't know. And then we have the parts guide, where all the parts will go. I mean, where the parts coming from and anything like that. I don't see any X's, so clearly we're going to use everything except for some polycaps. And then page 1, how to put on the rub transfers, how to remove parts. And then page 1, or the section 1, will cover the assembly of the chest unit, followed by the head unit. And of course, yes, you have 2 versions of the head. Then the arm unit. And then, you know, both arms are different. You have one arm with a smaller, the spike shield, and the other one with the ball shield type thing. Then here's a color guide of everything. You have the painting guide for the Geara Doga and the painting guide for the pilot. Here's some current Master Grade kits that's out. And some features that's on the Geara Doga. How to put the light, which I should get. And then the assembly of the leg unit. And it's a lot of parts for the leg units. Wow. Going up to 3 pages. And then we have the waist unit. And then the backpack, which is a simple backpack. Not too much detail on it. Very simple. And then the weapons and the shields and the pounds of Faust. And the placement of the weaponry, how to assemble it, how to hold it. Oh, I guess the hands is... Oh, wow, you can actually manipulate the fingers. That's really nice. Very nice. And then, of course, the placement of the decals. And here's the Geara Doga. Alright. So, let's talk about what am I going to do with this kit.